welcome back. I am Frexistential. We are playing Disco Elysium. On the last episode, we got a key to the apartment building, so we've been exploring. Looking for the man who is smoking a cigarette on top of this balcony, looking for his apartment. Or just exploring in general, because there's a lot of things up here, right? And we are overlooking the backyard of the Whirling in Rags, where the hanged man still remains. So someone here might have witnessed something.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Okay.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
Looks around, taking in the cold spring air. I mean, is it like I guess this is like, isn't 200 hours? Isn't that the evening?
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
All right. Sounds good. Tomorrow at 2100. I think you can make it. What do you mean?
The smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right?
Suddenly, he's a little worried about your memory.
Sounds good. Tomorrow at 2100.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good. Let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
You'll get him.
Remember, tomorrow, he's probably gone for today.
Okay. Even though it's going to be about to be 9 p.m., I guess you can't talk to him on the same day. So I guess the day and night cycles are somewhat important. This is the door to apartment 29, yeah. Complete silence, whoever lives here is at home. This is the door to apartment 30. Voices from within singing along to the buoyant dance track. Okay. How do I get up here? Can I go through this door? Or this might be connected to where my jacket is. Okay. So I guess that's all the exploring of the apartment building we can do from this side. I guess we'll go back into where Cindy the Skull is. Because there's some other things there that we left untinkered with. And there's that door too. Oh, I just, not what I meant to do. Yeah, she was the lady that didn't want to let me in before, but now I have a key. I can go wherever I want. What's in my book? Oh, smoke on the balcony. Investigate apartment number 10 for the cleaning lady. Oh, yeah, we still have to do that. We do that while we're here. Ooh, there's a... door is locked. You can't get in. But there's a box. Money. Ooh, $2 whole. Above the tarps, flap in the wind. Forgotten hammers and nails rust. Kim, you're inside. Let me in. Can we sell this? Alright, back into the coal room. Someone's been sleeping in here recently. Doesn't seem healthy. Enough coal to last for several winters. Smells of chemicals. Pants. +1 electrochemistry. And -1 reaction. It's like tight pants. Tight pants that make you feel sexy. This one also has +1 to electrochemistry, but -1 to the Savio Fair, which we have 0 in. I mean, is this bonus from items -2? So yeah, let's get rid of these pants I'm wearing. Because we have the shoes. Alright, clothes. Reaction speed, yeah. Because now we at least have a little bit, right? 1. So we maybe can retry it now.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something soft yet crinkly.
Dollar bills.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something not familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there somewhere.
When I passed out and died, it was because I was remembering something I found inside my ledger that was related to chewing gum and Rudy Tooty, not Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity, but like some sort of fruit gum that made me like die and kind of game over. So we're gonna quick save and then inspect it.
A crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads, Tutti
Tutti Frutti.
It smells faintly of apricots with a barely noticeable twinge of cinnamon.
Why do I even care
Good
about this?
question. There is no answer or secret phrase written, drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself with a Tutti Frutti wrapper. Throw it away, please.
Can I ask him a question
Good
again?
question. Drawn by regret, you
Hang on just
carefully
in case.
fold the wrapper into a square before putting it back.
Okay. We will leave here. And let's investigate room 10 for the cleaning lady. Well, that was this room, right? This is a different room. Number 8. Their mailbox is overflowing. Oh, money? Bottles? Money.
You hear someone walking around inside.
This apartment is supposed to be empty.
Furniture.
Did you break in here?
Excuse me? Of course not.
Scare them. Suspected of some big crime.
Big crime.
There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official.
Are you cooking morphine in there? If we're being official, I wish I had not wearing these glasses that penalize my my authority. I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in. And open the door so I can verify your identity. Are you cooking morphine in there?
Oh, come on.
There's a pause before you hear the door being
It
unlocked.
was smart.
Achievement unlocked. Goodest of the good cops. I don't know if that's sarcasm or not. A blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. Well, before we just...
Satisfied? My name is Marielle
Real estate
Charpentier,
agent.
and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here.
She looks like the
Keys, see?
Joker. She jingles a set of keys in her
Her
hand.
voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
I mean, that's basically most real estate agents in a nutshell.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
She fishes out a light paper-clad passport. I don't need to see your ID. I just need to ask you some questions.
Very well, but please make it quick. I need to be back in La Delta in an hour.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Sounds like you know how to have a good time. I fuck shit up too.
Ha! Sounds like you've spent too much time undercover in some rock band.
Who lived
It
here?
was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
She stops, hesitating.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the
Oh,
hallway?
that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
Ron, come on, Ron.
So preppy. She's probably on some low-grade performance enhancers, like peptide or pericanine.
Yeah, she seems like
a
the
hole
type.
in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The
Yeah, with
money's
his
gone.
stuff, he owns
Just
it.
like that.
Oh, it irks her. The incompetence.
My money has also disappeared, I think. Couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby. So wait, what happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
That's all, thank you.
Of course.
She replies with a smile, but her eyes remain glazed over. She's been waiting for you to leave. Yoink. Ooh, +3 morale. Looks like a fine mattress. Ooh, +1 indirect modes of taxation? What a random stat. I'm gonna take these shoes off and put on these, because these shoes have the -1 to composure. I mean, +1 to composure, but -1 to this savoir-faire. +1 to indirect modes of taxation. That's so funny. How that is that's a stat. Ooh. Could put on the beanie to get +1 to reaction speed, but no. Yeah, okay.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
Yeah, that's right. You're right. Beautiful things do make people happy. Oops, it's a fashion faux pas. Discard the thought and the shoes. No, you're right.
Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world. Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal. Ultra-liberal.
Oh, this is like maybe like anti-communist because of how fancy the shoes are. Interesting. Okay. We investigated the thing for the lady, so let's go tell her that it's a real estate agent.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent getting set up the room for new tenants.
I see.
Takes
I
out.
hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yes, some highly technological wizards are gonna save this place. It'll be a visionary, innovation utopia. No one is coming. There'll be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. Lax women and sexual deviance. That's what'll come. Spit. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs a slow change. Imperceptibly slow. Well, this one's lax women and sexual deviance. That'll come. I mean, this is very sarcastic. We'll be fine. Need slow change. I don't want to say we'll start killing the people. This
Oh,
one.
I do like wizards.
I
And
like
people
wizards.
like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fates.
Alright. We're off. Did we get experience for that? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Now where are we off to? Now we have 2 in this. Let's see if we can make the jump. We're not drunk anymore, unfortunately. We could always drink more alcohol. But it didn't seem like the physical was what we needed to do. It was just having the motor skills to try it again. And there's no way to like figure out a shortcut now that we're on this side, right? No. No, you're just locked, huh? Ooh, yeah, let's check out this stuff while we're over here. Ooh. More garbage. Yeah, we should actually go to the recycling center or the store and recycle all these bottles. Maybe we'll get some. I am just stock full of magnesium. Well, let's see how much money we can get by turning in all this plastic. I've got like this swanky white sport coat, these intellectual hippie glasses, fancy expensive shoes, and a bunch of garbage, and I'm a hobo. What a ridiculous sight. Is the store still open? It is.
The
Pardon me?
tear machine stands in the corner. Assigns your bottles clunk into the machine, and the
Hey,
money
60
appears
cents.
with a satisfying jingle.
What did we get? Interfacing, physical instrument. Okay. Right, now try to get our police jacket back if it'll let us make the jump again. Because we were wearing very tight and restrictive pants that didn't allow for cool jumps. It was very binding around the crotch. And we had like crocodile boots. You can't make jumps and sweet kickflips in crocodile boots. Come on, boys. Pick up the pace. And we'll also quick save here, ensure that I don't like break both my ankles.
Tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings.
Put
is
skill,
still
but
caught in the rain.
higher. I guess I need a higher. Well, I mean, we wouldn't have known unless we tried. Now where are we off to? You got anything to say to me? Anything new?
The man ponders his cooking utensils.
Do you know what's
and
behind
gives you
that
a little nod.
door?
He looks up at you, then looks away. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Stay masculine, my friend. What an odd thing to say. Okay. Okay. Who's in the union box? The jam mystery. Interrogate the drivers about smuggling. I mean, we've done a little bit of that. I guess we could... Maybe there's more people we can talk to about the smuggling. Pay for damage. We still don't have enough money. Track down your badge. Yeah, who knows. Something she wants to tell you, or you just have to present her with your badge to hear it. Or okay, yeah. Choice is the rich lady, yeah, but who keeps searching for the collar. Find a way into the secret passage. Sing karaoke. We could do more of this. Track down your gun. Let's see if there's some more lorry drivers to talk to, or just drivers rather. Did I talk to you about the smuggling? Do you know anything about the smuggling?
Looking for something?
Hey, this racist mug, you must love this, right? What was that argument all about? What are you hauling? You're a lawyerman, right? What's your stance on drugs? What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long's been going on then?
Strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month. 2 months, maybe.
Wow.
But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick
Apples.
up? Apples? Fair enough.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other...
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest. You were bested.
Bested. Jeez. Found this mug in the trash. Yours? What's the argument all about? You're a lawman, right? What's your stance on drugs? Let's see if this racist mug is his.
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
It's like, I mean, he doesn't have Facebook, but if he did, this is the exact type of thing he would share on Facebook, and then get put in the Facebook jail immediately after.
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
Do you want it? Well, now that we're best friends, can you tell me that you're a drug smuggler?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Takes a long drag on a cigarette. Why not?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
They make Al Ghul alcohol in Elmara too. I was told they do. So I take it you're not smuggling drunks out of Martinez? Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep the poison off the streets of Ravishal, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds.
He must be smuggling drugs.
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other commoneers have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
On my ass like ass cancer. I mean, it's awfully specific and he's not wrong. I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything.
Just talking about
What's this
racist
fucking
stuff out in the
drama,
open.
eh?
We're just talking about eugenics and the size of people's heads and stuff like that.
Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
How sad for you. You're a racist, and now your racist friend is fired. Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty is what it is.
If it's not you, who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang. That beady-eyed South Samaran.
All right. I
His
mean, do you
little side
have a
business is
reason
a
to
I wouldn't be surprised if he
suspect it was
peddling
him
drugs
just
as well.
because? Oh, so yeah, it's just the racist thing that again.
He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his human lorry.
Where do I find this dude?
Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Lorryman lets out a raspy croak at his own sense of humor.
Yes, yes. Where?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't miss him. Just watch yourselves. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right. 100%.
Is he talking about my poet friend? The lorry poet?
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealing a visit then.
Guess so.
What's that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism.
All right.
Not the most popular topic nowadays.
I wonder why.
Politician in charge, you know. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
Oh, so you're just racist. Makes sense. Let's talk about something else.
Suit yourself, officer. Hide your face in the sand if you so wish.
Alright, we're done for now. It's not you're not Selig, are you?
Hello again, my man.
Oh
What's
no,
on
that's
your
all for
mind?
now. You're Tommy. Now he said towards the south. Have I been? No, I really haven't been in this area, I guess. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. That's art, man. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Ooh, more stuff.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics.
Well, there's our man we wanted to talk to.
Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy with your brass with the
You
box.
find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Oh, gross.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Leave for now. 'Cause we have negatives to composure right now, don't we? No, it's neutral though, but we can boost it, I think. Maybe not. Oh yeah, with these boots, with the crocodile shoes.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sealang is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
Everything's cool. What a cool time. We're all having a cool time. What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
Oh, my earbuds are about to die. Probably in like the next two to 3 minutes.
You're very cool.
Very cool.
Bang,
What
bang,
a cool.
bang,
I mean, he's I'm a superstar cop, so he's right. Really, you think I'm cool? I'm not gonna say I'm not cool.
Oh, yes! You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
He surveys the Consumer's kingdom with an air of satisfaction.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Settles back into the pile of boxes he's sitting
Don't
on.
be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
8%. No. We will not do that one right now. Where are you from, Selig? What's your stance on drugs? Let's see if we can warm him up first.
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All reversal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if he's local or not. I mean, clearly he may not be, but, like, we're not racists. Better not mention. Sounds good. Let's get back to business.
Very cool. I like your style, officer.
Persuade him to give you some money. Oh, yeah, he's not gonna do that. He's all about the money. He's all about the Benjamin. So, Selig, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
Tasty, tasty drugs. I'm super into drugs. I actually don't like drugs. We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in the traffic jam. I'm super into drugs.
Very cool.
Very
A lot
cool.
Of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly,
He's very right.
I don't
Drugs
have
are
any
cool.
drugs on sale, or at my home, or on my person.
Smiles. What, you didn't fall for it? We're looking for a lorry driver.
That's even
Transport.
cooler. You investigating that and all, but I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
You are a lorry man. Other drivers identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right?
Yeah.
I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
I'm taking his job.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
Stop to think.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you were embarrassed to tell me? So stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation in the harbor? Selig, my source tells me you're the one transporting drugs from the Union. Embarrassed to tell me?
No, I just forgot. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
So what do you know about the drug operation?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
I don't
He
know.
doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
What are you afraid of, Selig? You're wasting my time. Tell me who the fuck is transporting the drugs here. Okay, if you don't know, then I'll tell your employers you've been selling his stuff. Who are you afraid of?
Look, there's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
If you don't want to get into this mess, raise your voice. You have to give us a reason to move on. We're buddies, Selig. Help us out. No one will know it was you.
It's a she, okay?
Oh.
Other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
So are the other who are these other drivers who talk? Is this lady driver, the old woman back there, points to the pale driver, dazed out strange? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
Earbuds have just died. So let's finish this convo. Put these back in. I had to get like a second set of earbuds, like rotate them in and out, or just wear my the actual big cans. I don't know. Maybe she is. I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
Could be. She was strange.
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now?
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
I'm just me. I'm my own guy. Okay, we're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
I'll look around. Thanks. Alright, I'm just about to save it, but it auto-saved. What is this? Helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. What's in here?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box. A variety of shapes.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Sirai.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
We're gonna leave for now. And what is in here? Is that just you again?
See two lowly, defeated speakers. Thralls. Slaves, basically. Perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers. Ultra.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
No, we're not gonna buy any of this garbo. I see money, maybe. Oh, it's more Nozamed. Sorry, I just got really itchy all of a sudden. Grab that. Nosafed, whatever. Ooh, another garbage bin. Ooh, fingerless gloves. I don't think we have any gloves on right now. More cool hobo gloves. Cigarette stained fingertips. Gasoline stained fingerless gloves in navy blue. They've been worn threadbare, but being made of wool still provide warmth and comfort. I am such a hobo. Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Maybe I sold my gun. I mean, that's where we would have sold the pin, which we didn't. We gave it back to the old lady. Water lockout order until Wednesday. What is this here?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Pull the lever.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Nothing happens.
Alright, release the
A
lever.
spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal.
Okay.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right, you're right.
A rusting control
I
at
didn't
this
mean to-
panel.
Didn't mean to do that. Hey, what's your
Evening,
deal?
officers.
Ah, what a cheery fellow with a knife.
A burly man hangs out by the water lock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the water lock. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
Do you know what caused this wreckage? First things first. What are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
Alright. Fair enough.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
I'm just sitting here eating my friend's all of his food, while hanging out with him, making him watch me eat it. Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
What's with the lever that does nothing? Do you know what's further down the coast? Can I have some of that salami? Point to right at his food. It's further down the coast.
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church.
Bizarro church.
Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
Hey, what a friendly guy.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. Takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Kim's diving in. What's with the lever that does nothing?
It's supposed to operate the waterlock, but as noted, it's all junk right now. Disabled because of the blockage. Safety measure. Turns out the panel needs a special key to be reactivated. Wouldn't want anyone moving the waterlock with debris still in it. It'll be restarted on Wednesday morning. You want to do the honors when the time comes?
Do I ever?
Great. Just drop in on Wednesday if you want to see the waterlock at work. They say the canal crew will be here at 7:15.
He cuts a fresh slice from his salami.
The coast part of the map is inaccessible until the third day.
Alright, yeah, I gathered that. We're probably going to turn this tutorial agent off soon. We've gotten most... Never know. There might be something that will pop up that, like, we'll miss. Like, the skills. How we didn't actually level up our skills until, like, 6 hours into the game. Right then. Bye. Anything in here? Did I already take stuff out of here? No. Ooh, more garbage. Pawn shop. Did I sell you my gun? Or my badge? Look at all the stuff to poke. I thought this was a person. This is a statue. This is the person. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Most military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let's talk to the guy first before we start doing that stuff.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Burge Nest Roy.
What can I do for you?
Well, that implies he hasn't seen me before, so he probably doesn't have my gun and my badge.
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Shameful how insufficient the police presence in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately? I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
He has like no mouth. It's like just a mustache.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are press your finger to your lips, more tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize. Zoom in. Recapitalize.
It keeps me entertained.
Biggest communism builder. I just got that achievement. Very nice.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what? Something like the cell. You might be able to aid our investigation. By the way, do you happen to have any guns, like the ones carried by cops? Yeah, we'll definitely ask that. I have some other business to take care of. We'll pursue this. It's a white check, and we have pretty high percentage to pass. Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Follow up. What's that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes
I mean,
turn
he is wearing
yellow.
sunglasses. Is it just me, or it's really warm in here? Sir, if you take off your sunglasses, I'd like to check for your eye. I'd like to check your eyes. I'll do this one.
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
I mean, he might just be being treated for, like, he might not be using the drugs just to get high. He just might be being treated for radiation sickness. What's with the triangles on your vest? It's pretty obvious that you're under the influence, sir. No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of Father Ardine before. I lost my memory. Chill out, man. I'm a chill cop who just wants some of what you're having. Wink. That doesn't sound very chill. What's with the triangles?
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster.
Coughs as if to mark his words.
Had to take Pyrrolidon for radiation sickness.
Yeah, I was right.
That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
Kinda. I guess I wasn't that subtle about it.
He's taken for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The People's Pile, what's that? Tell me more about the Emergency Relief Brigade you were part of. It must have been tough radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Much of first responders from like 9/11. Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
He sighs and shakes his head.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best.
Yeah, not a good
What
recipe.
do you think is going to happen?
Tell me more. People's Pile, what's
A
that?
bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities.
Yeah.
It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
Well, great. I'm just full of delicious microplastics and radiation. Tell me more about this Emergency Relief Brigade you were a part
We
of.
were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out.
Yeah.
There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
He looks at the spiraling light and stops. How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown.
What could be worse than
I'm gonna get
that?
as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but
Shrugs. Thank you for telling
I
me.
like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Yeah. Care to share your phylodron with me?
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I ride the Fyro every day. I think I've tried it once and liked it. I haven't, but don't worry, I can take it. I think I tried
Here
it
you
once.
go, man.
Puts a large cap-sized object on the palm of your hand. Very odd looking.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Parolidon. Straight into your gut. Not so sure about this.
Wait, why wouldn't I be sure?
Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop. Not a post-apocalyptic scavenger.
Changed my mind. I don't need any Phylodon. Whatever. I can't say it. Refuse to take it for now.
I respect your decision, officer. What else can I help you with?
Any guns?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
Huh.
I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
I was here. He seemed to not recognize me initially. And at least now we know where my gun went.
What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
I sold you my gun?
You,
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
Probably has a good reason for that. Yeah. Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig. Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive.
Maybe it was Cindy the
but
Skull
I was just
who
happy
bought
to
it?
get rid of it. And of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
I think it was Cindy the Skull.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia.
Yeah, maybe.
And now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Yeah. Yeah, what of it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante, wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the Citizens Militia? I'm sorry I sold my gun.
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
This mess. He means your mess.
Any idea where I could find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Of course.
I want to ask you about my missing gun again. No. You might be able to aid in our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the
I
recent
do my
hanging?
best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
Yeah, that's fair.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
That's all I
The
got.
pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Live some other business to take care of.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Our what?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Oh, capo types. Cool cop? Some kind of weapon cop? Sorry cop? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I was kind of hoping I'm the superstar cop.
That is only a ludicrous daydream. Guess again. You're the...
Cool
no,
cop?
you're the sorry cop.
Oh,
the cop
no.
who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Won't the other capo types be jealous? I'm sorry, opt-in. You know what? Actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind. Fucking, they should be sorry. They should be sorry. I put the emphasis on the wrong word there. I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Oh, because I was saying I was sorry about selling my gun, and that's why. I mean, I've said sorry a lot, and sorry to the Sylvie was her name, the bartender. So yeah, thought gained rigorous self-critique. All right.
That won't happen.
Well, all right. What are all these? Some kind of superstar. Oh, rigorous self-critique. I could... By date? Okay. Spend 1 skill point. Okay. And I have a skill point to spend? Okay. Okay. Let's save real quick. So this is how we do the thought cabinet stuff. But where to go? Here we go. Yeah. Rigorous self-critique, -1 authority, embarrassment to the party, research 6 hours, suicide, -1 rhetoric, bad PR, some kind of superstar, -2 to logic, still seems unlikely, no one's saying you're an actual... It's like, I'm a sorry superstar. Like, I'm such a loser, but I'm also a superstar. You know, you bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a lot of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where someone would say it doesn't belong, law enforcement. So do I have all of these? No. I can't click on those. They just kind of show those. People think communism was some crazy idea that had its comeuppance 40 years ago. Visual calculus. Spiritual corpse. Yeah, let's do this one. Because we've been leaning hard into the communism. Cool. Anything else that we've gained? Okay, because now we can't spend here. I wonder how many skill points you kind of get throughout the game. Okay. What is this?
Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze. Actually, you know what? Let's put a cut in here. I'll save this for the next session. So, thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, appreciate a like and subscribe. It really helps out a great deal. If you're watching on Twitch, we'll see you on Tuesday, maybe Monday. And if you're watching on YouTube, we'll be back tomorrow with some more content. See you around.